Did they really use pins like this for baby's diapers? Doing like a Vanna White style and showing it off for you guys, but he just laughed and was like, absolutely not. Welcome back. I'm Jen from Jen's House of Six. Today I have a really great haul for you. It is just a random yard sale stop. My husband and I were running a few errands one Saturday morning, and he's so great that when he sees a yard sale sign and we have time, he'll just stop. And so he was with me and he found some really great stuff, and I found some really great stuff that I love, and I can't wait to show you guys. And now some of it is outside things. Actually, several of the items are outside things. So I did video those, and I'll do a voiceover of those. But I did get two things for the inside that I'm going to show you guys right now. Now, I tried to talk my husband into doing like a Vanna White style and showing it off for you guys, but he just laughed and was like, absolutely not. So maybe one of these days I'll get him on video with me. But until then, it's just going to have to be me showing you. Just know that he helped me pick out a lot of these things. And I want to tell you guys that I only spent $38 on everything that you're going to see. So that was a really great deal. I probably could have got it actually a little bit less, because the guy was just like, I don't know, sometimes you get people, they're just like, they just want to get rid of it. I mean, he was literally pulling things out while we were there, and some of it was still in boxes, and it was just like, he wanted to get rid of it, right? He's like, buy more, buy more. You know, you could get it a lot cheaper, but you also don't want to take advantage of people. It's kind of like a, you know, what do I do? What do I not do? So he was super friendly and nice, and I feel like I got a good deal, and he got what he wanted. So it worked out for both of us. So let me show you what I got. First off is this canning jar. Now I know there's nothing super special about it, except the fact that I had two, and I made some potato soup and decided to stick it in this and put it in the freezer. Bad idea, because they busted, made a mess, and I lost all my soup that I was saving. So that was not a great idea. I'm just finding out that I guess when you feed bees, they have like this little bitty hole right here. So I don't know if that's what this was for. I have no clue, but I love the lid. Somebody like stuck some glue right in the middle of it, and it's just got this regular little limb, the metal thing right here that screws on and off. So I needed the jar and really liked the lid because it's unique. Like, let me put it back on and show you. I've never seen a lid like this before. I don't know if maybe somebody made it homemade, routed out and made it to fit that. I don't know. But I just thought it was super unique, and I know I'll use it. I know that I will use this. I actually bought like plastic lids that will fit these, and then they also make some wood ones that have like a rubber seal, and you just push them down in instead of screwing them on. And then I also have the metal lids that go to them. So I use these jars all the time, so I felt like I couldn't go wrong. I don't know how much this was individually, because he kind of gave us like a bulk price. Everything was 38 bucks, but here's one of them. Now this next item reminded me of my mom, the Pyrex with the brown, and I think they had like chickens and wheat and stuff on them. She had all of that, and so when I saw this, it reminded me of her dishes. And also my grandma has brown, my aunt has these brown dishes, and it just reminded me of my family. So this is a you probably won't be, well, maybe you can be able to see it. It's a Watt 12, which means it's a 12-inch bowl, because I looked it up before I showed you guys and also washed it, which is rare for me. It's Watt Ovenware USA, which means it's made in the USA, which is rare nowadays, but it's in really, really good shape. It does have, you can see on the outside just barely right there. It has a, no, that's not it. It's over here. Right here, it has a crack on the inside. You can see it more right there. Has a crack in it. I don't think it would leak, and it does have somebody used it, because it's got like probably scratches or something from metal. I can't think of the word. You guys know what I'm talking about though. But it's like the stuff seeps into the cracks and makes it like just that crackly glaze. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to stop trying to say what I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, the reason I picked up this bowl was because, you know, it reminded me of my family. It doesn't match anything I have, and I don't plan on using it. I am casually looking for a space, a vintage booth, like a little antique booth in a store. I don't want anything big. I would love it if it was local. So I've been praying about it because it just sounds so fun, but I know it's also, you know, work. You would have to keep it up, but I mean, like when I see things like this, it's like, oh, you know, somebody would buy that. Somebody would use that. Somebody's grandma probably had one of these and they would see it and be like, oh, I want that because of whatever. It brings back a memory. I have been praying about that, talked to my husband about it. So that may be something that happens down the road. I don't know if that's what the Lord wants. I'm already planning ahead. And if not, I can get my money back. I didn't pay much for this. So, all right, let's move on to the outside things. First up is these wonderful wooden ladders. Now, I know the smaller one on the left is probably not vintage, but I loved the size of it and that it was wood and also that it has all this paint splattered all over it. Now my husband was like, I can sand all this off, and I was like, no way. It has so much character from all the paint. I know he thinks I'm crazy, but I was like, no, it has to stay. So I love this little ladder, and then the larger ladder, which it's still a small ladder. You can tell that it is vintage by the way that it's made, and it has these wonderful little metal pieces and then that wood piece down the back you can see. But I will show you right here, point this out. Like, you don't see this on newer ladders. So I love the wood on this. And my thoughts on this was, I was thinking about I could put some potted plants on it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. If I do that, I know I'm probably going to have to put some sort of sealer on it, or the weather will rot it. So for right now, they're in the garage, but for the price I got for everything you're going to see, I just couldn't leave them there because I've been wanting an old wooden ladder, and this one hit all the bells and whistles for me. I have been wanting one of these baskets for the longest time, and I have no clue what I'm going to do with it, how I'm going to use it, but in my mind, I saw it and I was thinking of a light, putting a light in it, and it'd be like a chandelier type light. Now, if you guys follow Liz Marie Galvin, she's on Pinterest, Instagram, and also has a blog. She uses these, and I've just kind of been keeping an eye out, but they're so expensive. But I mean, I only paid $38 for everything you're going to see today, so I couldn't leave it, and it's just huge. So I'm sure this is for like covering food, but my thoughts were lamp, and I love the handle on the top. I just love all the detail on this. So my husband actually found this deer horn, and so we bought it, and I'm just going to use it for decor. Now, it's really, actually, for California, that is a big buck, so I don't really know where this came from. The guy, my husband asked him if he was a hunter, and he said no, he doesn't like to kill animals, so he doesn't even know where this came from, a friend or something. But in California, that would be a really big buck. But I just liked it. It's so unique, and you could use it for a lot of decor and different things. And then in the next clip, I'm going to show you sitting on top of the basket to kind of get an idea of the sizing. Okay, I bought this large sheet pan. The ones I have are like half this size. Now I know it was dirty, but I had great intentions of cleaning it up. That dirt didn't scare me, except you can see on the right side, the metal was kind of like eaten up. So I actually put this in the recycle pile. Didn't even keep it because I couldn't get it cleaned up, and I was afraid to cook on it with it messed up like that on the end. With that sheet pan and these buckets, it made me think that this guy was also a caterer, maybe did some food service. He had a stack of these buckets. Now they say tips on them. Now the reason we bought them is because I thought we could use these to get dog food out. It's really nice to have something metal. But right now it's working perfectly to collect the eggs. So that was a good purchase. So funny that we came across this bucket. It is brand new. It has a really great lid that fits on top, and then the handle flips up and kind of holds it on. It's nice to have something like this for like the chicken feed, the cat food, the dog food, when we were feeding the cow, just to keep the food dry and also to keep rodents out. What was so funny, we had just come from the feed store when we saw this yard sale, and I had bought one of these buckets at the feed store and also bought one of them from Walmart the week before. So now we are rich in metal buckets, but they will get put to good use. And so I set the other little bucket next to it so you could see the sizing. I love this metal bucket. The detail on it is just amazing. I love all the little lines in it, and then the line around the top. The handles are great. Even the inside has like the little indentions, and it's just the perfect vintage patina on it. I just love the shape of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a plant in it or if we'll put our water hose in it, or if I'll use it by my door to put our shoes in, but it will definitely be used. Now this is one of those vintage street lights. Now this is where the $8 came from. He was asking 10 and I got him down to 8. He said he had more as we were walking away, and I'm seriously thinking about going back and buying them because my son's an electrician and I know he could switch those up for me. I have zero clue where I'm going to put those right now, but I thought they would look great as pendant lights hanging over an island or something. I don't know. I'm dreaming about a house we'll build one of these days, and it may never happen. But I just love this light, and I thought I could put it in the yard until then and use it as decor. And I'm so sorry for this video. I feel like I didn't do a great job videoing it, but hopefully you guys can get the gist of it and know what it is. Like, I've seen these in all of the like fixer-upper shows where they, you know, use vintage items to decorate their homes, and I don't know, I just couldn't leave it there. Could not leave it there. This guy worked for a city and he probably got these lights for free. I have no idea, but anyways, I just loved it. Nothing super special about this bicycle pump, but it's very useful, and my husband picked that out. Okay, this was not part of the yard sale haul, but my boys were helping clean up in the field the other day with my dad, and they came across this. It's a really old, oversized safety pin, and I already washed it and everything, so it's got like all this patina on it. But isn't it so cool? I thought it would be so cute if you had a laundry room that it hung in there or something. So I don't even know, like, what in the world are these used for? What, like, why would it be out in the field? Did they really use pins like this for babies' diapers? I have no clue. I need to search like maybe giant safety pin. I just wanted to share with you guys because I know it's old and I thought you guys might enjoy seeing it. So maybe my grandpa lost this out in the field one day. So yeah, something to treasure of him. That was my haul. Isn't it great? Oh my word, the ladders. And I love that metal I don't even know what it's called, like bucket type thing with the lines. Just the detail on it is so unique. I love it. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing. Hit that little bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Give it a thumbs up and maybe comment down below with what your favorite item was. I try to say that something was my favorite item, but I like it all, right? Or we wouldn't have bought it. Anyways, you guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And I don't know what the next video is going to bring, but we'll see you on the next one. Bye.